Did this work? Check, check. Yep, yep, yep. All right, we're going to open up YouTube to make sure. Yes! There we go. All right, cool. If anybody ever jumps in, can you let me know if you can hear me or not? That would be most helpful. All right. So true story. I got this package in the mail yesterday, and I don't remember 100% what it is. I'm 51% sure it could be Marvel Tarot, which just came out. I think I pre-ordered it, but that's the joy of ADHD, is that I forget. So I have my own makeshift standing desk today. So I'm just going to reposition this stuff. And yeah, pop that over here. There it is. Cool. First of all, before I go any further, huge thank you to all of my new subscribers. I don't know if you're ever going to see this, and that's okay if you don't, and it's awesome if you do. But I am at, as I speak, 74 subscribers, and my goal for for Halloween Day was 75 subscribers. So I think I could probably manage that. So thank you guys so much. I am humbled and delighted. Heather, Ridley, stop. Heather, if you're watching this, do you remember this mug? Yeah, me too. All right, let's do this. Okay, so my guess on what this is Marvel Tarot, but it could also be new foam earplugs, and also some flea and tick medicine for the dogs. Now that feels like a deck. Let's do it. Don't make me find a tool. So, if it is, I'll know in a second. Ooh, bubble wrap. It is. Okay, so it is Magic of Marvel. I mean, I know, I read it, like I see it. Ridley, it's okay. Magic of Marvel. Oracle deck. Let me get my mic higher. Oh, hello. Okay, cool. So this is Magic of Marvel. This art doesn't look very Marvel-y, but at least, I mean, I can see the branding. So there it is. It's Oracle. It's not Tarot. It's very light. Looks like a good box. Very simple back page. Insight Edition. Coming out with an Oracle deck. I wasn't expecting that. And now I actually want to bring this one back up. A little pelican box here. Yeah, that's fine. I thought this would be a bigger box. Okay, I'm here for this. Who? Experience the magic of Marvel like never before in this enchanting and delightfully unique take on the traditional Oracle deck. But there is no such thing as a traditional Oracle deck. They're untraditional. The set features beloved characters from the Hulk to Iron Man, Vision, Scarlet Witch, and more, in gorgeous original illustrations based on classic Oracle iconography. I have never seen two Oracle decks the same, so that's interesting phrasing. Marketing sure did do a Wikipedia search for what an Oracle deck is. Was that rude? Oh well. Well, guys, that's it for a video. I can't get it open. And I've only had a cup of coffee. Well, coffee. Half a cup of coffee for my kitty cat. Let me power up. And I will say, if there's no Agatha all along, that Agatha, if Catherine Han characters isn't represented in here, I'm just going to have to think about that and do a strongly worded mental note to them eventually. That's a good box. I don't know who this artist is. It has a really Art Deco look to it. Let me pull that up. Yeah, definitely this little like shiny Art Deco design. Same with the font. I mean, this one's pretty traditional, but that's a pretty Art Deco-y thing. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. The Golden Age is kind of when comics started doing their thing. I'm blown away. This is an Insight Editions Oracle deck on Marvel. I wonder why it's not tarot. I'm not complaining. I got a ribbon. Yay. Okay. Let's talk about that design on the back. Very thin little book. Oh God, I already love the colors. Yep, big fan. Yeah, I like this deck. Let's put this down. Let's put that right there. Keep that there. All right, so the box is a normal Insight Edition box. Finally, the corners are intact. It has a really cool spacey look to it. I'm so glad this is not foam earplugs. I'm more excited about this deck than I thought. I just assumed it was tarot, but it's Oracle. I'm a big fan of that. No regrets. I want to see how the ribbon is made under it. Gently, 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 I'm pulling out the innards of the bottom of the box because I want to see how they did the ribbon. Okay, so they just have a little slit in there, and it looks like it's glued. Yeah, that's glued down there. All right. I'm trash for boxes. Good boxes. And this is a good ribbon too. It's not like papery. It's actual satin ribbon. It's kind of papery. It's not going to break the deck. But can we talk about this incredible design? 2022 Marvel, it says on the bottom. So there is an up and a down. I don't know if there's any reversal readings in here. But that's also dealer's choice, literally, if you ask me. This is absolutely stunning. This Art Deco design. I want to know the connection of it to the Marvel Universe, aside from just like comics coming out, like Stan Lee growing up in the Golden Age. Oh, let's talk about the card. All right, a little flimsy. It's actually pretty flimsy for an Oracle deck. It's typical for actually a little thinner for what do you call it? Oh, okay, whoops. I love Wolverine. He's my favorite. Okay. Hugh Jackman is my favorite. Or whatever. When I'm alone, I'm in great company. That's outstanding. I'm a huge fan. Who the hell is the illustrator? Introduction, Unleashing. Look at that. That's incredible. I am totally following this illustrator as soon as I find out. I don't recognize the style yet. Scarlet Witch. Casey Gilly. Illustrated by Sol Davia. Oh, Sol, I'm coming for you. Casey, you too. This is awesome. Just kudos to the design team here. I don't even have to look at the art yet. I mean, because I can see, like, the art from the cover holds up to the art in the pages. And card design, okay. First impressions, 15 out of 10. It just makes a really great first impression. It was a little confusing. Ridley, please. Shh. Go outside if you want to chase the squirrel. 1 second. Dogs. 15 out of 10 on the presentation, on the box first impression, right? And ADHD brain totally forgot that it was Oracle, not tarot. No complaints. The truth is I do prefer reading with Oracle decks, but Insight Editions has captured my heart with the tarot based on the fandoms that I love. Except for Garbage Pail Kids, because it creeps me out. but it's still hilarious and perfect. So I wish I knew how to quit you, Insight. That being said, let's do a quick flip through and see what we got. So yeah, the card stock itself, not great, but hey, desperate times. Actually, I don't know what that meant. The art's pretty dark on this one. I want to see all of the sinews in Logan's arms. So what are you going to do? Very cool artistic representation. There's flavor text on the bottom of each one. Actually, the layout reminds me of Seasons of the Witch. When I'm alone, I'm in great company. Very, very literal flavor text here. I'll calm down eventually. Hold on, guys. I probably won't. I don't want to. There we go. But yeah, so except for at first glance, like if you didn't know that was Marvel, I would have been like, oh, who's Marvel the Magician? You know, like it just doesn't look like Marvel. And I'm very, very okay with that. There's a little bit too much Marvel out there right now. Good for them. Nice, Bucky. Winter Soldier. Yeah, these are amazing artistic interpretations. And wow. Wiccan. I don't even know who that is. So this is already, they didn't just pick these. Venom, I know that. Wow. Let me in, said the spider to the fly. Oh, that's creepy. Artistic delivery, 100 out of 10. This is great. And when I see a card that really speaks to me, I'll pull the guidebook over. Ha! Thor, of course. Be sure of foot and steady of heart. Wow. Great colors, kind of monochrome. Red, white, and blue, which... Thanos! There he is. All that I seek is in my grasp. That's actually very affirming. Thank you, Thanos. That's good. It's a good reminder. Camera. We've talked about this. Okay, Logi, I need you to make a camera that's exactly this one, that has a tiny little dial on it, that I can just zoom in on purpose, intentionally. I don't like the autofocus. Maybe I could turn it off. I still can't figure out how. Unleash the thunder. Storm. All right, and this is off. Oh my God. Spider-Man. Places to be, webs to shoot. Can't really tell what actor that's kind of based off of, but that's okay. I don't think I need it to be. Squirrel Girl. Wait a minute. I really want this to be one of my author friends' characters. Spectrum, I don't know. Be blinded by the light. Okay, so this is making me want to go to my local Mythical Mountain, which is a new shop that opened up near us. It has comics, Funko Pops, all this stuff. There's Shuri. Oh, wow, really interesting take on her. If something's broken, make it better. Love this flavor text. Holy crap. She-Hulk. Anybody watching the show? Because it's pretty damn great. And as a writer, it's just, she breaks that fourth wall and I'm here for it. Do the right thing, even if no one was watching. Well, yeah, that's kind of the definition of being the right person. Okay, so some of the text falls a little flat. That one did. Let me see. Scarlet Witch. Okay, I'm guessing that they couldn't do any likenesses of the actors. And that's kind of, I was thinking of the movies, not the comic books. So, hi, Chandler. Our foster pup is with us. Explore beyond the veil. I don't know the Runaways. Oh, wait, was that a TV show? I know it was. Hey, guys, out. Oh, these dogs. Thank you, Finn. There was a TV show recently. There's a bunch of Marvel TV shows. Ronan the Accuser. I know that. Oh! Wow. Yes. Nightcrawler. In my eyes, I am beautiful. Can I tell you how much I love X-Men? I love those movies. I love the Logan movie. I love the Wolverine. So good. Nick Fury. Nice. They put me in charge for a reason. Yeah, the flavor text is really speaking to me. Oh, cool. This was one of those in there. Mystique. That's Mystique. That's a really beautiful interpretation of her. What you see is never what you get. I love that. What is this deck? Miss Marvel. Beautiful. I am part of something bigger. I'm getting chills. All right, that one gave me chills. Let's see it. Outstanding. I know I'm forgetting something right now, like in my day job. It's only Wednesday. Good. Okay. Now the question is, I opened up to these, so it's pretty clear they're alphabetically spaced. So let's go to M's. Miss Marvel. All right, let's see what we had for Miss Marvel. Yeah. All right, puppies. Puppies are having a good time. All right, guys. Oh, jeez. All right, again, it says, I am part of something bigger. Miss Marvel swoops in, bringing a renewal of faith, purpose, and authenticity. Before she discovers her powers, Kamala Khan was a bit of an outsider, and she let those experiences shape her into a true hero. Excuse me. No matter what comes her way, she grounds her actions in integrity, honoring our values. You may find yourself in the midst of significant upheaval, but Miss Marvel reminds you to uphold your beliefs. I needed to hear that card today. That's great. I wish I would have liked a little more first-person text or second-person text in there, just talking more to the reader, especially for people who aren't as familiar with Oracle. The original text for the top of it, like the stuff about Miss Marvel, obviously that can be interpreted however anyone wants as well, but yeah, these are just short paragraphs. I'm a writer. I wanted more. I wanted to read more. I love it. It's still written beautifully. I mean, it does pack a punch, that one you statement. You find yourself in the midst of significant upheaval, but Miss Marvel reminds you, uphold your beliefs. Stick to your guns. Hey, Morgan! I'm going to FaceTime you after this, go. This is really incredible. Very light. Okay, so now it makes sense to me. There's only however many cards in here. 40, probably 44, 53. It doesn't actually say. They're not numbered either. Oh, we even have some spreads in the back. Nice. 44. Okay, yeah, it's a light deck. 44 cards. No reversals, and that's all right. I would actually, once I get more familiar with the deck, I'd be happy to read reversals on this, because Moon Knight, that was a crazy show. Misty Knight. Oh, are you sure it's answers you want? Now that is some flavor text. That's amazing. That's so good. Loki, my favorite. Care to discover your glorious purpose. Glorious purpose is one of my favorite lines from his first movie. I am burdened with glorious purpose. Yep. Aren't we all? I have no idea who that is. Lockjaw? He's adorable. Oh my god. Okay, much like, what was I doing before? Meryl Tarot. Much like the Meryl Tarot flip through and review, this is making me want to expand my comic intake horizons. Kitty Pryde. Never heard of her. We all begin somewhere. That's fair, Kitty. Jubilee, I've heard of. Hi, Finnegan. What are you doing, buddy? Iron Man. May have crossed my paths a few times. Hulk. Nice. No, for real, I want to see Agatha. Oh, come on. Howard the freaking Duck. This guy terrified me. I actually wanted to rip this card up just now. I hated that movie so much. He's so creepy. this is especially poignant to me because my dad's name was Howard, and it's just, he's the opposite of my dad. My dad wasn't a duck. Oh, ow. That's true, Morgan. Morgan said, gotta love it when one project passion inspires 3 new ones. That's kind of how the brain works for me. Okay, the fact that Hella was after Howard the Duck makes my day. Howard is forgotten. Seize the day. Morgan, it was a terrifying movie. I don't know what movie. Maybe I switched to a different one accidentally, but like, it was horrible. Hella is amazing. Look at this. Oh, God. I wish I could just brighten the card a little bit. It's just so dark. It was probably drawn on a bigger scale and then shrunk down, which obviously that's how you have to make the cards, but there's a lot of detail and texture and lighting lost in here, and I want to see, like, her legs get washed out. It's darker on my screen than it is in real life, but like if I tilt it like that, that's kind of what I see when it's laying flat like that. Like her legs get caught up in the clouds, and I know that can be very intentional, but my whatever artist eye I have, I can tell that it's something didn't translate well to this smaller scale. Hawkeye. Ooh, female Hawkeye. Heck yeah. Big fan. That was loud, sorry. Ghost Rider. Vengeance will be mine. Emma Frost from X-Men. You think I'm cold? Just wait. Fair enough, Emma. Domino, never heard of her. Always feeling lucky. Doctor Strange, there he is. What's up with that face? Is it just universe? Yeah, look at that. Wow, that's incredible. Intention is the gateway to glory. But wait a minute. The road to hell is paved with good intention, which is the gateway to glory. That's where my head just went. I'm going to have to think about that. Intention is the gateway to glory. Doesn't necessarily mean it's good intentions. Interesting. My brain is circling that one. Doctopus. Dr. Octopus. Being right never feels wrong. Well, that's toxic. Dr. Doom. Control at all costs. Brought to you by This Sunny Wednesday. Deadpool. Very near and dear to my heart. Ryan Reynolds, I know you're watching. Big fan. Captain Marvel, amazing. I don't necessarily care for the fact that the art really slims down all the characters and makes them very angular. I mean, face shapes are one thing, but like the body type is all very, perfect and 90s model. Not a fan of that. They have a lot of diversity now in the TV shows, and that includes body diversity. And that's missing from the deck. So that is relatively disappointing, but I also cannot, I can walk that back if I determine that the art is based on original comic illustrations, which is a whole other can of worms. But yeah, Black Widow. Beautiful, but yeah. Body type, body diversity. Even for the men. Black Panther, wear the crown with honor. That's beautiful. Aunt May! Why? What? That doesn't do her justice. What is this? Someone forgot to do the other half of the plants, though. That genuinely looks like something was left out in the art department. I mean, it would have been one thing if, like, this half of her body had also been lined in. Kind of like, she's fading into memory because she's dead. But that's very odd to me. She doesn't even look happy. She's not even looking directly at what she's touching on the leaves? Okay, that's interesting. Last card. We're reverse alphabet, so there's an A here. Agatha, 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 Agatha. Please be Agatha, for real. Oh, America Chavez. I'll take that too. The best way is your way. That is some toxic nonsense. All right, well, okay. That's pretty great. Overall, this was a great buy. I think this is probably a $22 deck new. I did get it on Amazon. Marvel. I'm already saying 2023 in some instances. I'm ready for 2023, I think. Let's see how we shuffle. They're very thin cards. Yeah, shuffling is not as urgent in this world here, but that's okay. They shuffle fine. There's not enough of them to make it a strong shuffle, so I would probably spread these out on my little round table, mix them up, and then do that. Thank you, Marvel. Oracle. Very, very light deck. Except the images are darker than necessary. I don't mean darker, but like actually darker. All right, kids, that'll be it. I need some waffles.